Good day, madam. My name is Madan Gopal, and here is my teammate. Okay, so we did our project with the title Reading and Writing Activities in Realia. Okay, let me start with the short introduction. Okay, as for the project of subject EED22403, teaching reading and writing skills, we are required to collaborate in groups of 5 to construct reading and writing activity utilizing Realia as an instructional material. Okay, Realia authentic materials are real life artifacts that are used to build links to our own life while attempting to make a sense of new concepts and ideas. Okay, Realia materials are commonly employed in our daily life as well as in the classroom. Okay, for example, when the teacher want to make the lesson helpful and successfully, involve the students in the lesson, they would use Realia materials like books, journals, movies, and many others. Okay, Realia are items that can be used in a school during after reading, using Realia as an educational resource for reading and writing as a several purpose and advantage. Okay, for starters, using Realia resources to teach both reading and writing skills allow teachers to focus more on the students' attention throughout the lesson. So the learners will not learn anything if the teaching materials are not appropriate for the subject. When teacher wants to successfully convey the information to the students, okay, they about need to keep in mind that students need to be motivated to learn something new for the day. Okay, before deciding which Realia materials to include in the project, we discussed the topics to be taught. To this end, we have chosen to offer our students about nature lessons. So students would be taught about the nature in class so that they can be creative and discover new things while improving their problem solving skills. Okay, not only that, but students can also learn how to protect the environment that is being destroyed and are destroyed in the modern times. Okay, for example, as technology progresses, plants and animals such as trees are being destroyed, and many high-rise buildings are being built. As a result, we choose the wonders of nature from the curriculum Form 3. Okay, for this, we also divided the lesson into sections. They are pre-courses, activities, and post-courses. For illustration, we mentioned about how and what the teacher explained the topics in class. Okay, so in the first activity, students are given five of the words correctly and ask them to spell and pronounce the words. Students will then read an infographic on that topic and answer the question about infographic shown. The teacher then has to teach students put the strips in the correct order and ask them questions about the text. Before that, they have to watch the environmental video. After watching the video, the student task is to answer the essay. This lecture aims to benefit the students of the school actually by providing them with the additional information about nature. So the lesson include numerous real resources. So we believe that the students can participate effectively throughout the section and on contribute to important topics. So now I'm going to pass to my friends to present about the objective. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Azila, and today I will explain about the objective of this activity. So the material that we choose is the first one is the comic strip, and the second one is the infographics. So the first objective is to strengthen the language skills of the student by using visual and the real objectives. So the second one is to improve student understanding about the subject. For example, like for the infographic, we choose the seven nature's wonder in the world. So students have the ideas about the what is the seven nature wonders that 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 they haven't heard before, because that nature wonders is not familiar for us. If the student, or for sorry, if the teacher only explain it without giving the the picture, student will just listen and they will forget about the subject, about the topics for the next day. But if the teacher give the picture and also the good explanation, student will remember that, and that lesson will be the great lessons, and it's easy for the student to achieve the objective. So next is students are able to show interest and express their opinion. For example, like the comic strip, like student teacher can do the role play so student will enjoy and interest to join or to participate in the lesson, because student have the something to do instead of just reading, and discussion is quite bored. But if the student participates, like do something new like the role play, student will have the confidence, and it also can increase the students, or can practice the students pronunciations, so it's easy for teacher to analyze, oh, these students should improve their pronunciation like this and that. So yeah, that's all for me, and thank you.
Moving to the justification to the types of realia selected. Okay, the term realia alludes to actual objects and materials from everyday life. Okay, realia is mostly utilized in classroom teaching to improve students' comprehension of the knowledge on a subject matter. Okay, okay. In our project, as I said in the introduction, students needed to create a realia materials as teaching materials. So we choose three Realia materials for the group project. Okay, we decided a poster. A poster is a printed sheet, usually large, that often contains an image or desired information. The Realia materials such as posters play a key role in fostering a positive learning environment and also influence students' learning outcomes. This helps ensure that the students improve the quality of their learning outcomes and their understanding of a specific subject. Okay, so next we choose infographic as one of our Realia activity. Okay, infographic a combination of graphics, statistical visualization, such as a pie chart and bar chart, and sparse text that provide a clear overview of a particular issue. Okay, the most visually striking and imaginative infographics are often the most effective because they attract and retain attention. In this way, it helps students to understand and retain information in infographic. So we have created an infographic about the abundance of nature and more specifically the ocean. The infographic contains various facts about the benefits that the ocean bring to the human society. Okay. For lastly, actually we adopt a comic strip as one of our Realia sources for our project. We selected comic strips as one of our teaching tools for our second activity, which is writing skill. A comic strip is a collection of images, frequently cartoons placed in a sequential order to convey the information to the form of a story, frequently serialized with caption and text. Since we selected the topic of nature from Form 3, the comic strip focuses with a natural theme in essence. It conceals the effect of pollution. This information will be concealed in the comic strip. Okay, we believe that the realities we have chosen will actually stimulate the students' interest in participating in activities while relating language to the outside world and also developing critical thinking. Okay, with this in mind, we strongly believe that the realia we have choose uh, develop provides the students with the opportunity to use all their senses to learn about a specific topic. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi and good morning, madam. So today I'm going to present about the process of the Realia. Okay, so the first Realia is a infographic, and the second one is comic strip. And I'm going to explain the how we doing the Realia. We use Canva for both Realia. So as you can see here, the first thing is we type Canva, and then we choose the first option and click it. Then this kind of Canva wall will appear. Then go to the search box and search what we are going to do. For example, we want going to do a infographic, then we type the infographic template to choose which the best template that we can use for our Realia. This kind of template that come up and the Canva prepared for us, then we choose which one is the best for us. Then we decided to choose this template for our Realia. So once we press the template, this will move to the next step. Then here we want to edit all the font, the size, the format, everything. Once done, and this is the final look of our Realia. Then we can do the double check. Once done, we can click the right top to make the Canva prepare the link for us. Once we press the send button, then the Canva will prepare a link. Then we can click the copy. Then the first Realia is done. Once the link copied by the teacher, then we can send the link to the student. So here is the final look of our first Realia. Moving to the second Realia, since we use the Canva for our second Realia, then the step is same like the previous one. So for the search, we not search for infographic, but we search for comic strip. Then the template will come up. Choose the first option, and the Canva will prepare all the template for us. Firstly, we want to choose the blank comic strip, but fortunately, the Canva prepared a cute template for us. Then we choose the template for our comic strip. Then we press it. Then the Canva will move to the next step to us edit our Realia. Then here is the template. So we can, the left side, there are a lot of options that we can choose to use for our Realia. For example, we can upload a picture, we can use a text, we can use the element like picture to input in our Realia to become the Realia fun and interesting. So here that we start to edit our Realia. So the first thing is we type the chat box to make the conversation of the Realia. So we can adjust the size and we choose whatever we want from the optional given. We just type whatever we want. There are a lot of things will appear, but not everyone and not everything is free. We need to choose like this one. This is not free, so we need to choose the free one to make the picture is nice like this one. Then we choose this one. So this is the final look of our second Realia. So once we are done, we do the review to check everything, to double check that if there's no mistake, then we press the right hand top button to make the Canva prepare the link for us. Then we copy the link to send. That's all for me. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. For the invite, In this slide, I will be explaining about the technology integration in the material delivery, where a variety of learning technologies and tools teachers they can make easier for students to access a wealth of information and engaging activity among them. These tools provide students with internet connection so they can browse instructional websites, access database, and conduct whatever researches has been carried out in the classrooms. Teachers can use social media to set up hashtags, groups, and other interactive spaces for their students to engage with the curriculum and one another in a daily basis. Moreover, it is also help ensure that both professor and students can quickly access class material at any time, anywhere, as well as this technology that is enjoyable encourages students to study more and foster instructive drive, where the students able to keep on trace each and every material that has been uploaded in the social media platform. Thank you.
A very good morning, madam. My name is Pravita Anapampan Krishna. I am going to present my project right now. So here I'm going to focus on the sample of materials we developed for our project. So the first material is an infographic. The infographic contains information about 7 natural wonders of the world. This is the title of the infographic, whereas students find some basic information about the 7 wonders of the world. In the infographic, students also find some pictures, and the information there explains some information of why those places are called as the natural wonders of the world. All right, moving on to our second realia, which is a comic strip. In this comic strip, it focuses on air pollution. Most importantly, it focuses on the causes of air pollution. Students may find 3 causes here, and a comic strip is believed to have make students more interested in their education. Therefore, we believe that comic strip might help students to remember and to grasp the information in it. All right, so that is it from me. Thank you.
And next is the purpose of lessons plan. So the first is for infographics. The topic is about 7 nature wonders of the world, and the first activity is the reading activity, which is the students have to read the infographics about the 7 nature wonders of the world and answer the questions in the Google form. So students have to read the 7 nature wonders of the world that have been shown in the infographics. So they have the pictures, several pictures of the nature wonders, and also the explanations about the places. So students have to read first. After that, answer the questions in the Google Forms. So next is for the writing activity. Students have to write an email to their friends to invite them to visit one of the several nature's wonders. And they have read the infographics about the 7 wonders of the world. So they have to write an email. That email is about they have to choose one of the nature wonders in the infographics and tell them the the special thing about that place to to invite to invite their friends to go the places. So yeah, something special about ones of the 7 nature wonders that have been shown from the infographics, and tell and and invite them to go there. So right, there's something special about it. So next is the comic strip. So for the reading activity, students have to create a mind map about the causes of the pollutions and write an essays about the causes. So what they have to do is students have to do the mind map of the causes of pollutions and go to the in front of the class and explain about that. And after that, they have to write an essay about the causes that they have choose. For example, the causes of the pollution is about the factory. So they have explains in front of the class about the factory, how factory can cause the how factory can affect the air, air pollution. So what they have see in the presentation, they have to write it. Make it easy. There's not the full issue, just a short essay. And next is for the writing activity. Student have to write a short essay on the issue or by providing two solutions of the issue. So they have see the comic strip is about the pollution. It's about causes of the air pollution. So they have find the student have to find two solution how to settle down the issue. The solution, for example, for the like air pollutions is, for example, it can be the air pollutions can be happen from the open burning. So what they have to do? So they have to stop the open burning. So that's the first solution. So the second solution is they can do the recycle. So they can divide the trash, like the plastic bag, the can, and the glass, spread it, and put in the exactly place instead of burning. Instead of do the open burning and um make the air pollutions. So that's all about our lesson plan. So thank you.
Hi guys again. So as a conclusion of this project, I would like to conclude and summarize our project where various actual materials are recommended for use in the classroom to make the teaching more relevant. And it is also to prevent students from becoming bored while studying the topic and to contribute more to the duties as expected. As well, it is incorporating real-world materials into reading and writing lessons that can stimulate children's interest in reading and increase their passion of reading at the same time. Moreover, the theme of nature that we have chosen is aimed at achieving learning outcomes, aimed at enabling students to apply their knowledges and skills in their field of specialization and achieve higher degrees increases, as it is need to be better understanding of the environment as well as current challenges that has been facing. Last but not least, if though students learn how to deal with nature by appreciating it rather than destroying it, as well, problem solving skill improve better equipped to handle future life challenges where they're able to understand the basic sense of and natural language. Thank you.